Hi, it's Pete Cohen here and welcome to this very special video all about you and the Mi365 Journal. This whole process has been put together with a specific goal in mind to help you achieve whatever it is that's important to you, your goals, your dreams and your ambitions. Look, we all have a few things in common. One of them is we're all a bit toxic. What does that mean? Well, we breathe toxic air, we eat food that has toxins in it, and we drink water that has toxins in it. We have that in common, but what we also have in common is goals, dreams, and ambitions. Everybody has them, it's just what we do about them. And Mi365 is specifically designed to help people win in the three major areas of life. Your health. How important is your health? Well, most people don't know how important their health is until they're unwell, which is a sad reality because the fact is you can be so much better, you can have an abundance of energy, you can be slimmer, fitter, healthier, stronger. So that's the one of the first of the three areas. The other two are your family and your relationships. Many people want to make improvements in that area of their life. And then of course there's work and your service. These are the three big areas, and Mi365 Elite is designed in such a way to help you start winning in those areas with all of our masterclasses that are in the Mi365 Elite folder. We want to help you graduate in all of these different areas. But in order for that to happen, it's absolutely essential that we use the Mi365 Journal. This was put together to help you through every step of the way because there is a process. When you look at successful people, you'll always realize that success leaves clues. And I've spent over 25 years of my life working with people from all different walks of life, from high-flying business executives to world and Olympic champions to everyday people just like you and me. And all of these people have rituals and routines that they have done consistently over an extended period of time. And that's what the Mi365 Journal is designed to do. And I want to show you in this video how to use it and how to get the most out of it, because it is a tool that will speed up your success. It will help you stay accountable for what you're doing. So if we just move over here, you can just see this is a sample day here, and this is the journal here, and you can obviously look at this and understand more about why we use this and see some of our testimonials, and we'll come back to this little page in a minute here. But if we just go back here, this is a sample page, and then I'll show you one of my pages. Today I'm grateful for the beautiful sunshine, for my health, for this lovely cup of tea, or actually it's mine is a cup of coffee. What else for? That I hit my step targets yesterday, that the presentation I gave at work went so well. Gratitude is an essential component of success, and we'll talk about that in a moment. And then your success list for the day, setting yourself up for success. So this is what this person here said, you know what, today I will be successful because I go for a walk at lunchtime, because I eat lots of green vegetables, because I notice how I feel when I'm eating, because I read 3 pages of the Shut the Duck Up book. So we're setting ourselves up for success, and today will be great when I act like the person I want to be. And right now I feel motivated. So let's just come back and look at gratitude and starting the day. What happens to so many people? Just think to yourself right now, how many people are there in the world right now who know they need to do something and all they say to themselves is, you know what, I just don't feel like it. Well, if you want something enough, what has not feeling like it got to do with it? So many people wake up in the morning and they just let their day unfold and they react to what happens rather than creating your day. How you do anything is how you do everything. Let me say that again. How you do anything is how you do everything. And there is a process to your success, and that is what this journal is all about, because people want shortcuts, they want hacks, when really there's no substitute for putting in the work to get yourself the results that you want. And it's being consistent with this. And if you do this in a casual way, you will be a casualty of this. So first of all, let's look at gratitude. Why gratitude? Gratitude really is the supreme emotion. People who feel grateful tend to heighten their senses. They tend to be more aware. You and I, we have a caveman type brain. What I mean by that is it's much easier for us to look at what's wrong, to be on the lookout for threats and danger. You have that and I have that. And we have to learn to use our brain in a different way. Otherwise, we just go back to what is natural, but then also what is familiar. And through the domestication that most of us have been through, we've all been through, we all look for what's wrong, what's missing, what we haven't got. We have to train our brain. This is a brain, it was not a real brain, but this is what you have in here. This is the most amazing piece of equipment that you have. What we have to do is help you create the vision of what you want to achieve and then put the steps in place. And that's what the journal is. It's your companion. So when we look at being grateful, and let me just show you on here again, this is what I did this morning. This is my page here. Today I'm grateful for being able to use my journal. I like to use a colored pen here. I know you're all thinking, what that is going on over here? I'll explain that to you in a second. Today I'm always grateful for using my journal. I'll explain why. Taking the time to get better, I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for my cat. My cat was sitting next to me this morning, and stroking my cat is extremely grounding, and it just brings me into the moment. I was extremely grateful for my morning cup of coffee. My success list for the day: keeping my journal, sticking to my rituals, exercise, meditating, eating well. See, I know if I do this, then my day is going to be great. Today will be great when focus on the tasks in hand and spend quality time with Lindsay Sills, who's actually just coming to see me. Right now, I feel ready, willing, and wanting to grow. So let's look at this, because it's so easy to go through the motions with this and just do it without any thought. That's not what I want you to do. Mi365 is we are applicators. We apply the knowledge. We apply the wisdom. So I'm not just writing down what you're grateful for. When I think of my cat, for example, right now, and I think about her and I think about stroking her, I can feel gratitude in my body. And if I do that for a few seconds, I can feel it more and more and more. When I really feel it, I open my eyes and then I write it down. When I think about how grateful I am for journaling, I take a moment to think of all the days I've journaled before, and I think about journaling today, and I feel very grateful for that opportunity because it heightens my senses and it starts me to focus on making great things happen throughout the day. When I really feel that gratitude, again, I open my eyes. I've been practicing this for years, and it has made me part of the person that I am. Think of gratitude like a muscle. It has to be built, and your brain needs to build it, because you will then start going out looking for gratitude. I really hope that makes sense. It's a very simple thing to do, but it's also a very simple thing not to do. If you want to keep, this is the most important thing, if you want to keep the fire alive inside you that is burning to achieve what you want, think about it. When you think about something that you want, you probably get excited about it. Think, yeah, I want that. I want to be slimmer and fitter and healthier. I want to write that book. I want to sort all my finances out. I want to get myself in shape. Yeah, we feel good about it. But then what happens is we forget about that idea. We let other things take over, and the picture in our mind often goes away, and then we become a casualty of it. Journaling is all about keeping that thing in the forefront of your mind each and every single day. It's called fanning it. Just thinking, fanning the flame, keeping it alive. If not, your great intentions just wither away. And it is mundane, but this is about mastering the mundane. And if you look at anyone that's successful, you'll see that they had certain things that they consistently did every single day. And if we just go back over here and we'll look at the success list for the day, I know that if I do these things here, if I do these things, when I come to the evening, which we'll talk about in a moment, what were my victories for the day? I can look back and think, well, did I do that? Yeah, that's a victory. That's a victory. I get to write that down. And you'll see down here, it says 3 amazing things that happened today. The word amazing comes from Henry VIII, Hampton Court, where people went in mazes. And the idea was to get out of the maze. And when you got out of the maze, it was amazing. For you to get out of the maze of going round in circles with what you want to achieve, recognize all the little things that you're doing that are moving you in the direction that you want to go. Now, this is something I draw every single day, and in our masterclass, Up Your Creative Genius, you'll see that we talk about drawing where you are. This is me today, and this is me in the year 2040. These little things here, they represent great days. Great days, my 365 days, my 365 mornings. That's what this represents, that me showing up every single day, keeping my journal, doing what I need to do. This is me deciding what I stand for every single day and helping other people work out what they stand for. This is the Mi365 podcast. This is our book that's coming out later this year, Inspirators, all about leadership. This is Elite, building Elite, having 100 million members, 100 million lives impacted around the world. This is what I stand for: fairness, fun, kindness, creativity, perspective. This is keeping it in the forefront of my mind. If I don't keep it in the forefront of my mind, can you not understand that that just goes away? And it's all about, I identify so much with where I'm going that this becomes quite easy for me to do. And if you're just starting with a journal, or you're starting on your Mi365 journey with us, that's okay. You've got to be prepared to put the work in. This is a way of keeping you on track, regardless of what happens. It can be the one thing that you always go back to, no matter what happens. I always say to people, what's one thing that if you did it every day, it would move you in a direction that you needed to go? And I believe journaling is the way. So before we have another look at this, there's one thing I also just have to explain to you so you understand. It's all very well me telling you, look, you need to do this, but I know that when I tell you to do this, there is something called psychological reactance. It's like you will react to it in a way where you're going, I know this is a good idea, but I'm not going to do it because you're telling me to do it. Everyone has that. If I said go and tidy your room, chances are you'll feel resistance. I'm not doing that. So let me help you with this. Take a moment to think about something that you want, anything that you want, regarding the big three: your health, your family, your work, anything that you want in that particular area. And then ask yourself, why might journaling help me? Why might journaling help me? Based on everything I've said, if you were going to make a list, and I use the word might, because you might do it, you might not. And if you thought about, well, if I did this, it would make me consistent with the things I know that I need to do, like going to the gym, whatever it is, saving money for my holiday, just making sure I was holding myself accountable. Does that make sense? So the next question is, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much are you prepared to do something about it? 10 being, yeah, I'm fired up, woo, let's go. 5, not really. 1, not at all. Let's say you said, Pete, I'm a 5. And then if I said to you, why are you not a 3? Rather than why are you not higher, why are you not lower? And I can tell you why. It's because you value this. You value what you want. Maybe not enough, but just imagine that this journal really did help you. And take a moment to just imagine making some progress in the area that you want to move forwards in. What would that be like? If you entertain your mind to what is possible, something amazing can really start to come about. And if now when you think about having achieved what you want to achieve, maybe your number on that scale is starting to go up, and then what's one thing that you could do right now that would move you in the positive direction? See, I can't create the inspiration. I can be a guide, I can show you how to use these things, but I promise you, the inspiration will come from you taking action. So if we just go back and have another look here, the Magnificent 7, this is a huge part of Mi365 Elite, and you all should have one of these, which I'll show you in a second. I know you just can't really see that there, but that's okay. I'll show you that in a second. The Magnificent 7 are 7 things that if you really looked at, this is what I did this morning, I had a good amount of sleep. So this is like 0, this is 5, and I just made this up. Just wanted to show you. Let's just imagine I went to the toilet, and often people don't want to talk about this, but in America they call it poop. But if you've gone to the toilet, ideally in the morning, maybe once or twice, and it's a good size, what's coming through, that's a good sign. It shows that your digestion is working well. Eating, well, you can look for more information about this. Most people have an idea what a good diet is, but we explain that in more detail. Drink, we're just talking about water here. Thinking positively. Let's say I didn't move, but I talked well, I spoke well of what I was doing. All of a sudden, I can see a pattern here that, look, that's not great. So that tomorrow, I might really want to focus on, hey, you know what? Today will be great when I move more. I take my movement from a 1 to a 5. This is all about keeping you on track. So let's just look at how a great day starts. A great day starts by what you did the night before. Cheers, everyone. Extremely grateful for that cup of coffee. So what you're doing in the evening, you're just kind of checking in to see where you are with things. This is the Magnificent 7. One of our master classes is all about wellness, but this is here for you. This is really just explains everything about the Magnificent 7, because your health is important. And we always say to people, your health should come first. Let's make that a priority. Let's make that a fundamental, and it will give you the vitality and the energy to get more results in other areas of your life. So let's go back to the journal here. So let's look at my victories. Let's imagine that if I looked at my victories today, okay, did I do what I set out to do? Yes, so I'd write that down. That's a big victory. What else was a victory today? Well, maybe I walked a bit further. Maybe I was a bit kinder to someone who maybe it was just a good thing to do. I held a door open for someone. Whatever it is that it's often the little things over time that bring about a big success. Maybe something happened. Maybe you won a contract. Maybe you won a deal. Something happened. And then the amazing things that happened. This can be quite challenging for people because a lot of people lead a mundane life. And there's nothing mundane about Mi365. Mi365 is amazing, but it's up to us to start looking for amazing things or creating amazing things. And then right now, I feel that's up to you to decide. Maybe you feel a great sense of satisfaction or fulfilled, or, and this is really important, whereas today I have learned. We are learners. We're not losers. We're always looking to learn. What went well? What needs work? What needs work? It gives you an opportunity for tomorrow to have another go. I cannot emphasize the importance of journaling, of creating a success, like a masterful day. Just imagine you had an idea of what a master day looked like, a Mi365 master day. You might never achieve it, you get close, and you string a whole load of those things together and you can create real success. So look, as we start to summarize this, please understand we're here to help you go from where you are to where you want to be, helping you get momentum. And what happens with so many people, as I've already said, they start with great intentions, but great intentions aren't good enough. We need to back it up with consistent action over an extended period of time. If you do that, you generate the habit. If you're working on something and you stop doing it for a day, most people can get away with that. If you stop it for 2 days, it's almost like everything that you've done becomes undone, and it's like starting all over again. Journaling can be the most consistent thing that you do to bring your hopes and dreams alive and keep you on track no matter what happens. Make the most of the journal. It's an incredible tool. That's why we put it together. It's the result of many, many years of working with people. And I guarantee you, if you use this for an extended period of time, you will supercharge your success. Thanks for watching. Take care and have a Mi365 day. See you soon.